Mexican Americans from the rancho are so out of touch and don't realize that they are the poor ones.
Una sudadera rosita en estas fotos porque a veces no nos alcanzaba para la ropa de niño y pues me ponían de lo que sea, ropa de niña, ropa de niño, de lo que sea.
So right off the bat, if your parents migrated from Mexico to the U.S., chances are they probably come from a poor rancho and lack formal education.
Mis padres tenían una tiendita donde vendían cosas del hogar, juguetes, dulces, de lo que sea. Una tiendita muy humilde, pero
Don't realize that they are the poor ones.
y no teníamos vitropiso. El suelo literalmente era tierra.
So out of touch.
How did you become a U.S. citizen? Sé que hay un chingo de personas que no creen que yo nací en México, piensan que yo soy estadounidense.
I was undocumented for almost a decade.
Around 9 or 10 years old, and my father actually became a U.S. citizen.
I was undocumented for almost a decade.
Time I was living in Mexico. Going to school.
I was undocumented for almost a decade.
I am in Chicago right now, specifically at Trump Tower, and I really need to take a leak. And what better place to do it than the biggest toilet in all of Chicago? You live in Mexico, but you sure enjoy the benefits of being a U.S. citizen. And I genuinely ask myself, what benefits?
That's right, guys. I have officially moved to the city of Chicago. And this is my new view.
And I genuinely ask myself, what benefits?
And if I hate the U.S. so much, why don't I renounce my U.S. citizenship? And you know what, Joaquin? I'll make you a deal. Joaquin, here's my deal. Put your money where your mouth is. Pay the fee and pay my taxes, and you got yourself a deal. I'll make this go bye-bye. I'll make this go bye-bye.
I'll make this go bye-bye.
What benefits?
The biggest con actually comes from your U.S. citizenship.
Everybody wants to be Mexican.
So today I wanted to share 3 awesome things that you can do with your Mexican citizenship.
What benefits?
I was undocumented for almost a decade. I was undocumented for almost a decade. I was undocumented for almost a decade. I was undocumented for almost a decade.
Everybody wants to be Mexican. I'll make this go bye-bye.
All right, so here is my U.S. passport. Is this how I become a patriot?
What you say online is permanent. Show the real Mexico.
This is a very frequent comment that I get from self-hating Mexicans and no sabacans. Show the real Mexico. Well, I've been to 24 of the states here in Mexico, and I've lived in 3 of them, including Guanajuato. So please tell me, what is the real Mexico? Hold on, let me guess. The real Mexico is your parents' poor and underdeveloped rancho that you only visit once a year, right? Wait, no, let me guess. The real Mexico is one of the 5 cities where 90% of the crime happens, where only 1% of the population lives, right? The ones that you always see on the news. But you know what? You're actually 100% right.
The real Mexico is
Only what Fox News shows you, like.